Let's get started right away. Where are you?
I am in my dad's office in St. Louis, Missouri. I have lived here, not in the office, but I have lived at in my childhood home since this started. Honestly, the last time I was on your show was the last time I did anything. You were the last person I think I touched. And it's true.
Yeah, and guess what, Nikki? You were the last person I touched, and I'm married. So that's just a peek into my life.
Seriously, my parents and I were just talking about it, and they were at your show with me. They were out in LA visiting me when this all went down, and it was right before things got weird. And my mom just revealed to us a couple days ago that she had been terrified that she gave you coronavirus because you guys hugged, and it was still in that weird phase of like, do we touch? But you hugged her, and so she was harboring this like deep fear. And we were watching your show every night, and she always has this like awkwardness about it when she's watching. When you clear your throat, she's like on edge. Like, did I give it to him?
Yeah.
And so she thinks she's out of the woods now. So
yeah. I think she's safe now. I remember your parents are very nice people, but I remember your mom licking the side of my face. Long licks up both sides.
Yes.
And
Classic mom.
And then she said, "You're a tasty man," and growl. I thought she has issues, but I was very. Now listen, we have to talk about something because you are always on the go, and your career is red hot. You were on a national tour. You have TV shows in the works. And then suddenly everything stops. And this is true for a lot of people.
Yeah.
But everything stops. And suddenly you're in your parents' home in St. Louis. There's got to be like whiplash where it just suddenly stops for you.
It was, I never thought this could happen. In fact, I've lost every job I had before this. Like they've all kind of stopped or been put on hold, except one show that I'm writing right now that I pitched a year ago, which was a show in which I lose everything because I get canceled and I have to move back home to St. Louis to live with my parents. And that's the only show that is still like I have to go through with. So I'm currently writing that show, which used to be some like kind of sci-fi thing. Like, how could that ever happen? And I'm writing this show now living here. And it's weird because I'll write a scene and then I'll go to get water in the kitchen and like have just like an attitude with my dad because I'm like, in act 1 you were just such a jerk. So it's just it was never this would never have happened for me to live at home with my parents. And it's just hard because I'm just used to going out every night and doing stand-up. I'm used to just staying so busy and getting so much attention. And I'm coping with it. I got a karaoke machine, which I sing karaoke in my parents' living room every day. I sing about 8 to 12 songs a day.
Like, what are you singing, for example?
I'm just peeling off and just singing a couple Taylor Swift songs, maybe a Britney Spears. I've really been digging into that song Lucky. I've been relating to it a lot because it's like it's about a famous girl who cries at night because nothing's working out her way. And it's just it's happened
funny
to me.
Because that's my song.
I'm gonna burn down my gym pretty soon. I'm just going full Britney.
Yeah.
I've been just trying to get my parents to film me so I can put out content and remind people I'm alive. Like, and they're disappointing me. They can never get the right angle, and they're like, we don't like to film you. So I've just been going to my front porch and getting the security camera to capture me.
Yes. You know, it's great. We have the pictures. We have the pictures from is this your Ring? This must be like the Ring.
Yes, the Ring app camera.
Put these up. It's like you are going for it. And
I got to remind people I need to find a husband when I get out of here. It's no joke anymore. I can't go through another one of these. Even if they say that it's going to come back in the fall, even by then I want someone to love me and I need a partner. I can't live with my parents forever. Well, I used to be on the celebrity dating app Raya.
Yeah, I've heard about that.
Yeah. So as soon as I landed in St. Louis, I powered that up and was like, what celebrities do we have in St. Louis? And there's one guy who went to high school with John Hamm. And there's also
Wait, that's a celebrity? A guy who went to high school with John Hamm is a celebrity on Raya?
I'm kidding, but like,
oh man, that would be great.
there's no one. Literally, there was no one in St. Louis that was famous, and so I just have to, I have to resort to going through my old high school yearbooks just to comb through and look for potential mates or someone who could sell me mushrooms now. There's so many people in the yearbook that I'm like, he's probably has a side gig.
Have you been able to meet up with anybody in like a socially distant, responsible way?
Yeah, I went on my ex-boyfriend just moved back to town. And so I'm like, oh, that's the next chapter of this story, I guess. So let's do that. So I went on a hike with him a couple days ago. We went on I found it really good to walk in front of someone who you're trying to kind of impress, because the whole time I was just clenching my ass cheeks. So I felt like I got a better workout than I would normally. So I really did. I was like trying to impress him from behind. And then later on I was like, I am sore. And it's like, oh, you were trying so hard to win him back with your butt. So that was good.